Congrats, Ankit.
Thanks very much, Hafiz. Thank you very much.
Yes, so I'm very happy. I'm happy because it took a little bit longer, but you got the score. I think you were busy with your personal life, with other educational activities. So
Yeah, actually, it did took very, very much long because I remember I initially booked it in sometime in August. Then I kept on kind of postponing it. I have to give today. So
but
otherwise, I
that
think,
is the first attempt after taking suggestions and guidelines and tuition from us. Am I right?
yeah, definitely, yes. That helped heaps.
Okay. So Ankit, actually, we do this session whenever a student gets their score. We do this session so that others can watch. Others means who are going to sit for the exam next week, say within next month, so they can
Yeah.
get some motivation. It is very important to give some motivation because if you can, others can. So our session will be based on some questions and your honest opinion and answers, so that others can be motivated. They can actually make a study plan or they can plan accordingly so that they can
Yeah.
also get their desired score 79 pass or 65 in PT examination. So at the very beginning, I would request you that if you can introduce yourself, who you are and why you need PT score.
My name is Ankit, and I'm pursuing Masters in IT Management from Deakin University here in Vaughan Ponds. And I am currently in my last trimester of the course. So my course is finishing in June 2024. So I had been proficient in English, so in order to gain additional 10 points for English proficiency, and then it boosts your EOA and PR and probability for PR. So that's why I have given PT again for superior in English. I had given PT, I think, many times in India. I think last PT I gave on 25th March 2022, exactly 2 years back. So when I got, I think, 76, and eventually reading was the showstopper, had been the showstopper every time. But this time, yeah, definitely. The test was a bit shorter.
Now, could you please tell me that the way I know that we have said a couple of times, you have taken one-on sessions with me and you have gone through so many things. Could you please tell me something, especially that you didn't do earlier, but after taking coaching, like after getting all the guidance from us, you actually started changing that pattern. So, what are the areas actually, top two or three, if you can recall that, Hafiz, I used to do this, but after taking coaching from you guys or taking suggestions from you guys, I actually changed this pattern. I followed this. So any two or three things, could you please mention?
Well, yes, if you remember, like read aloud had been the most challenging task, and initially you told that you have to read in bigger phrases, form bigger phrases to improve your score. So that's what I had been doing. So in overall speaking, I focused solely on fluency, not to lose my fluency at any cost. So I fumbled once or twice in read aloud, but I didn't got nervous, and I maintained that fluency level in repeat sentence as well. I I think one or two repeat sentences I didn't read 60 to 70% of the content. Just 30% I didn't read, but yeah, fluency was the key.
Okay, how was your experience for the write from dictation? Because that is very key to your best score in your writing and listening. So what was your strategy and how you actually did all these things? Like, do you think that how much you were confident about doing better in the write from dictation, and what are the things you should do, you did, and people should do to do better in the write from dictation?
Well, yes, right from dictation, frankly, has never been a challenging area for me. So strategy for repeat sentence and right from dictation is the same, in which repeat sentence you say what you heard, and right from dictation you have to write what you
Yeah.
heard. The same strategy, listen to the speaker in phrases, and I imagine in myself in speaker situation, like totally not devote yourself, like whatever you're saying, you are in that situation. So that way you are able to
That
grasp
is
the
perspective.
content
You're
fully.
thinking from the perspective.
Yeah. So think from the user's perspective, just go into the user's perspective, kind of remember it in phrases, and repeat. Where dictation has been an easy one, because repeat sentence you still get a faster recording. Right from dictation is kind of, because I finished my test 5 minutes earlier,
Okay.
so time was not a constraint.
Next is some students are not, practicing, or like some students are thinking that they should use some random strategies and they can get 79. From your own understanding till now, whatever you have done, so what is your verdict about that? How a student should practice to get 79? Is it like following some random videos on YouTube's or doing something here and there and getting a score, or it is something regular practicing, focusing more on those mistakes, what they're making? What is your opinion? What is your suggestions?
Well, yes, there are no shortcuts to success. So each and every individual has their own set of mistakes that they might be making upon. But the key is to improve upon the mistakes, not to repeat the mistakes. And yeah, coaching is very much required if you are aiming for a superior, because guidance is very much required. But yes, you need to learn from your mistake, not to repeat the mistakes again. And guidance from the mentors is very much appreciated. And read aloud, I can still recall which you said that how to
Yeah, because you told me that
how
you had the
to
problem in the
tackle.
reading. And then I
Yeah,
realized that,
that's
okay, the problem is though you are getting good at in the speaking, it doesn't mean that you're doing good in the speaking. So you have to make sure that
yeah,
read aloud is the main problem that is not helping you to
definitely.
get a score in the reading.
It's an icebreaker. I mean, you have to read at a moderate pace, focusing on fluency is the key, Hafiz. So
Definitely fluency is the
whosoever.
key. So now tell me, how was your overall experience with us? You're happy, that you got your score, but could you please tell me your honest opinion? How was the experiences with us and all the services, the portals, everything you got the support?
Well, this experience has been very, very, I mean, quite outstanding because I had got my score.
Now, Ankit, one
Yeah.
thing I always ask to our students that whenever in future that any of your friends or colleagues or family members are looking for PTE academic preparation coaching, would you like to recommend us and why?
Without any second thought, if anyone is looking for a PT coaching in my circle, definitely my wife is next in the league because she will be giving, I mean, her requirement is 50 only. But anyways, if anyone is looking for a PT coaching, I will strongly recommend. You guys are awesome. You guys are outstanding.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thanks, Hafiz. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Cheers.